Happy motherfucking Halloween. How's everybody doing? You know, I'm just sitting here waiting for the kids to get out of school. We're gonna go trick or treating, and I got the spot, man. I got the real good spot. Wait for some folks to come in here. How's everybody doing? Happy Halloween, Clayton Bigsby. I know, they let me out of the cage, dude. It's just one night. It's just for one night a year in honor of, well, the devil, but I just getting a couple of things ready for Halloween, you know. Dude, I was like, Halloween has gotten popular in my neighborhood, right? Like, big time, dude. I mean, it's been like growing a lot, dude. There's been like a lot of kids. And I was like trimming this lemon tree today. And I was thinking, fucking, I gotta go get some candy and make sure, I had candy for the kids because I built a fucking haunted house. And I got the smoke machine, all the shit. And I'm like, fuck, now I gotta get candy. And then I like have hundreds of lemons, dude, when I'm cleaning up this tree and the little limes. And I was like, this is perfect. Like I'll get some candy too, but like every few kids, I'm gonna throw a fucking lemon in there or some limes, And then be like, fuck, I wonder what it was. It's so heavy, so big. What could it be? Tyrone the gorilla. Yep. I just need a banana. I was trying to go get some gorilla hands, but they're all out, dude. They're always fucking wiped out. Though it's typical Eljo, Wait until the last second. My other option is this. Or I could do this and take off the mask and be this. That works, right? But here's the thing. I'm only doing it because I know where there is a special area. I could tell you guys about it, but man, I'm not sure if that's a wise thing to do, just because it could get burned out, or like bad stuff could happen and it could like ruin it. Right now it's a treasure piece of Americana, dude. You all guys know. Everybody knows where there's a candy cane lane around Christmas time, or this is the Halloween version of candy cane lane, dude. It's just a whole neighborhood that participates collectively. And I'll give you one better than that. People have been coming from outside their community. Like, it's not an unknown thing that people are coming from the metropolitan area, the greater metropolitan area, Tijuana, and instead of like shutting it down or getting all salty, they fucking embraced it, dude. And the reason that it's so perfect and bitchin' and beautiful is because it's flat. It's flat. The houses are very close together. Everybody participates, and there's no street lights. So it's dark, and every house is a haunted house. Everybody goes all out. And since it's a known thing, dude, think about it. If you lived in a neighborhood where it was a known thing and people came from all over to participate in this, you would fucking get into it a little bit. You know what I mean? Even if it was just like a little bit every year, a light here this year, maybe another light another year, but eventually you're gonna you're gonna have all these fucking lights and all this shit, and it's all set up, and your neighbors are all doing it, and everybody's coming, and it's like that's what it's like. And because there's no street lights, you're really like, this person put up purple and yellow lights, so really like, and a fog machine, of course, right? And so like you're like walking up to their fucking front door, and it's like there's this purple and yellow fucking hue, like a tone, a vibe. And then the smoke machine. And then you see the people, and it's like you're like actually seeing some people. They're not dressed up, or they're dressed up in a really cool like costume. It's just really bitching, dude. You know? It's $1 million neighborhood. Like, it's really the Americana. But some people hang toys, lots of like little skeletons, dude, like really cool shit from the tree in their front yard. Like knowing kids are going to take them and grab them. It's like really cool. Most, really, if you want to be honest, there's for every like 5 to 8 houses, there's an unattended bull. And the weird thing is like, they're probably doing that because they were the kid that really got off on finding an unattended bull. And you know it because the fucking thing is like, you'll go 3 or 4 blocks away, fill up, and like come back that way and look, and the unattended bowl that you dumped out into your bag is refilled. So you know what I mean? Like, just like the reason that I'll put an unattended bowl. You're probably watching and see kids like they think they're getting over, they're like happy to like, oh my God, I just did like 30 houses in one, dude, for the price of one. It's cool, man. They get it, dude. And there's no tricks. And you want to hear a crazy story? Check this out. So all this is going on, right? All this chaos. It's really bitching because it's super dark, and you going into like every street is like a different thing. It's like everybody's into it. You're going up to the houses. There's kids everywhere, man. It's just unbelievable. It's so fucking cool. And yes, Juan, I am. That would be like the perfect thing. However, I would probably think that there was some kind of trick involved. You know what I mean? I probably wouldn't even reach out and receive my snow bunny blessing, because I would be just too convinced that there's a catch or a trick. But anyway, dude, it's just fucking cool to go up to these, and it's just, the vibe is cool. And I'm telling you that when you don't do it, because I was like, my son was like, he wanted to do something else last year, and I was like, yeah, but we should go, dude. And he's like, yeah, I don't know, never mind, I'm good. And I was like, all right, me too. And we didn't go, and I felt like I missed out, dude. I did. Because tomorrow is just another day, and it doesn't happen everywhere. I've been in a lot of parts of towns, a lot of places, and it doesn't happen, dude. So it's not normal, and it might not last forever. Dude, 1 year, so like, yeah, there's all this chaos going on, right? Like every house is like a pretty like decent caliber haunted house. So there's like a lot of chaos and craziness going on. Well, some dude, he's like carving a pumpkin and I was walking up with a group of other people. I didn't know. We're just like out trick-or-treating, and we all walked up at the same time, and this guy's like, come on up, we're just carving a pumpkin. And then he cuts the tip of his finger off, and blood starts squirting everywhere, and everybody was like, oh my God, fuck, dude, that looks so real, that's crazy, dude. And a fucking ambulance started coming down the street, because I think maybe it happened a minute ago or so. And that's right before we had gotten there. And he had blood everywhere, finger on the floor, fucking knife on the floor. And he's like, come on up, you guys, don't worry about it. He's like, and we're like, whoa, that looks so real, mister, this is crazy. And then you hear an ambulance, woo, we're like, fuck, he even has the ambulance, dude, whoa. And he's like, no, I actually cut my finger off. And we were like, what, like, what the fuck, what are the odds of that? Right as we're walking up. And my son was like, Dad, you could fucking kill somebody on Halloween. Like, that dude just straight up cut his finger off, and it looked fucking like it was part of the show, like it was normal. And like, and you couldn't even see the fucking ambulance, or like, you need that thing with the flashing lights around all the millions of fucking flashing lights, all the houses with flashing lights. It's crazy, dude. And you know what's crazier is that I was at fucking Not Scary Farm one year, and I was tripping balls on some blotter acid, and fucking I started thinking like, hey man, like they had some dude. First of all, the people that they hire to be professional scarers are like fucking psychopaths. They're like fucking sadomasochistic psychopaths. That's why they're good at it. And fucking, they really know how to fucking get up in people's faces and fuck with them, sneak up on you. And so they did that to this person, and it looked like a real killing. And I was like, in my fucking tripping out fucking acid brain, I was thinking, hey man, what if somebody was gonna do a real murder? This would be the place to do it. They would just like plan it out or make it happen here. You would never know. It'd be just like at the beginning of Scarface. You're like, you're fucking bleeding from the fucking guts, and you're like hanging on people's shirts and like, help, and they're like, ha ha ha, good one, man, that looks so real, you know, like that's what would happen, dude. And law enforcement trying to come through, and people are like manhandling them and shoving them, like, you're not a real cop, man. Like, it's just pure fucking chaos, dude. And that dude with cutting his finger was like proof of it. And that wasn't a Not Scary Farm. That was out in these streets, motherfucker. And I'm like, dang. So probably something like that is going to happen eventually. And then there ain't no trick-or-treating, right? Or when Donald Trump runs for his 7th term and fucking declares martial law so that people like that look like me can't go out and vote. And then, like, bro, I'm wearing a mask. You don't even have no proof that I actually said that, bitch. Fuck, go fuck yourself. I will say it to your fucking face. Eat my shit. Dude. But it's true. It's motherfucking true. See what happens when they let you out of a cage? Dude, every year on Halloween, there's some kind of maluka. They're not lying when they say that the rift between worlds, the material world and the spiritual world, is like at its thinnest veil. That is kind of a fucking theory though, because you can't prove that there's a spiritual world. That's not a known fact. That's just, you know, belief. But I believe the shortest day light cycle, the longest night darkness period on planet Earth, which is still kind of a weird thing to say because it depends where you're at on the hemisphere. But I guess there's definitely something. There's definitely something, dude, where the veil is at its thinnest, because something really weird and fucked up happens every year, man. Really weird, strange shit to me on Halloween. Sometimes it's smooth, it's cool. Today it's like a blessing. It's like a blessing, dude. I'm just like, somebody wanted me to come and cut a fucking orange tree. I'm like, what better of a job for a gorilla? You think that's hard for a gorilla? It was easy. I was in and out of that motherfucker like that, dude. And then I got fucking dabs. I got gads like a motherfucker, dude. Crazy, dude. And I got like just everything is like good, I guess. Even when it's not good, it's good. This is a quality gorilla mask, dude. To me, the mouth moves really good with my own mouth. See? See how it like moves with my mouth? It's crazy. It's because there's like a big piece of foam in there that rests on your chin. Keep it slips off though. But I'm like, damn, I can put the shit on here. Dude. Oh, you know what I gotta do? Look, I gotta do this. While people are driving by and looking at me. I know, I need to drive around like this. I gotta do this, look. What's up? What's up, man? What's up, man? You guys got anything? What's up? Well, let me see what a 20 looks like. Oh, man, get out of here, man. Oh, man, the chump train took off that way, sucker. Shit, no, man, no. Shit, that looks like a nick. That's more like a nick around my parts. The fuck? The fuck? I don't know. You might be surfing them white boys like that, but that don't look good to me. Maybe. Man, you think that's unique, bro? I'm glad you said that. I appreciate it. This was like a Walmart special, bro. I think they even had them this year too, but they sold out quick. You never seen these before? They got them at Walmart every year, bro. There's a gorilla, a fox. The fox is cool, man. Real cool. In fact, I had a hard time deciding between the gorilla and the fox, and I should have bought a fox this last year. I've had this one for 2 years. They have a gorilla, a fox, and a wolf, a gray wolf. They're all cool. But I figure, you know, the gorilla is timeless, dude. The wolf, you're kind of like, I don't know, but I mean, it is funny. It does have purposes too, especially like bikini contests, you know, the beach on 4th of July. The wolf has potential. But the fox is fucking cool, man, because it's like pointy and sleek, and he's like red with the white under his chin, a little black nose, you know, like foxes are supposed to be good looking and handsome, right? And it's really is like a handsome fox. It's fucking cool mask. At Walmart, check it out, watch, at the beginning of Halloween. Go look next time, right away. So look, I just showed you guys, this is how. There's a foam block in here that moves. My chin is resting on it. See that? So when I move my mouth, my chin up and down, it moves the bottom jaw. The problem is it keeps slipping off my chin And then, I know, that's what I said, man. That's what I said. It was like $14. I'm like, it's worth my $14. You know what's creepy is when you're really close. When you're really close and your eyes are, it's really got your eyes in it. You could like damn near almost fucking use this to film. I just gotta like find a way to set my eyes into it more and it'd be better. But it's okay, because if you look too realistic, you might get shot, dude. You know what I mean? Here's the real question. Would you have the balls? I want to do like a real life Jackass. It's like a cross between Jackass and Squid Games, where we like will go in the height of deer season, like around now, right? Or a couple weeks from now, right? Like in general deer season, and you make a motherfucker wear this, and then you have a course from A to B, and you have to make it from A to B, and whoever makes it fucking gets the prize. But it's, you know what I'm saying? And just to see what would happen, I bet you somebody would get shot, dude, and fucking. You're not gonna get charged. Nobody's gonna charge you. Like, dude, he was wearing a fucking Bigfoot outfit, dude. They're like, bro, what was I supposed to do? Not shoot him? Like, what the fuck would you have done? Lucky you got shot, cocksucker, not clamped in a fucking bear trap. The fuck? Oh, damn, there's a cat over there. Nice cat. Dude, I've been selling cats like a motherfucker, dude. I got a whole load. All of them had the fucking eye, bro. A whole litter. That's pretty cool. I got a couple of photos. I'm just seeing a baby right now. What you doing? Dude, a cat showed up. My neighbor says, hey, one of your cats just had babies in my back porch. I'm like, what? Like, what? I don't have any pregnant cats right now. That's impossible. I'm like thinking, what? One of them must have been having some kind of weird, like, hidden pregnancy or something, dude. Because ever since Coco the gorilla had the cat, I just had to have him, right? Okay? So, a little backstory. But anyway, so those of you who don't know, that's what's up, dude. If you do know, then you know I like to keep a heavy dose of toxoplasmosis on deck, dude, you know? Just for when things get crazy, dude. That if you promise to show me a good time, I'm going to rise to the occasion. You know what I'm saying? So, there's a lot of cats around, but I didn't have any. And they're going like hotcakes for top dollar right now. So I'm like, shit, I wish. I'm down to investigate this shit. I'm like, unless she just had a miscarriage or something. The fuck? I'm like, let me go look, dude. If one of my babies has a miscarriage, I went through the house. I'm like, all my cats are here, dude. This is impossible. So I go back and I'm seeing it right away. I'm like, oh, that's not my cat. Because it's all white with calico speckles on his back. I'm like, oh, that's not my cat. And they're like, oh, it's not? I'm like, no, you want me to take it away? Like, I'll take it. And I picked her up, and she didn't want to be held or touched. You could tell, dude, it was the first time a human handled her, because she was like, the body language and you know, it's weird. I don't know. I can't explain it. When a cat's never been held by a human or it's not used to it, you could tell, dude, because you could feel it. You could feel it like squirming out of its skin every second that you're fucking holding it, and you know, dude. And but when you're surrounded by lovey pussies, it's definitely a fucking weird vibe. It sticks out like a sore thumb. What the fuck's wrong with this cat? And then they'll start biting your hand, but softly, because she wants help and she needs help. But anyway, So I took her and she fucking freaked out. She tripped out and she jumped out of my hand and took off. And I was like, fuck. And I was like, well, let me see what the fuck, dude. I took the babies because there were 3 calico babies, dude. Calicos are so valuable. I've been like dying for some calicos. I need some. Cats are fucking white hot right now. Well, I got some now. But anyway, I was like, yeah, I'm on that. So I fucking... But the mom took off. So I'm like, fuck, dude. I go, well, you know what? Fuck it. I could put these in with... Because I did have a mom. Like, I don't have any pregnant cats right now. But I got a cat that was pregnant that's nursing a litter. But I'm like, if you're telling me, like, she got up and had 2 fucking babies in your backyard, that's fucking weird. Like, no. But anyway, so now I know what's going on. I'm like, hey, I do have a cat with a litter. I could just slip these in there, or I could hand feed him, whatever the fuck. But then the mom heard him crying and came back. And she was like 10 feet away, like standing off in the distance, like, meow, meow. And I put the tray of babies on the ground and she came over to it, dude. And so I put the baby tray in the pet carrier and she fucking went in there, dude. And I was like, cool. And I just took her and my son's room. He has no cats. He's in there by himself. He's like, put her in my room, Dad. And the baby, so he's had that pet carrier in his room. And now she's like laying in our lap and fucking she's like snuggling, rubbing on your hand and stuff, and pretty cool. But she's one of those cats that has that fucking underbite. Have you ever seen that grumpy cat? Or it's that one cat that talks like an old man like this. He's got a whole meme and a whole channel. He says, yeah, well, I guess we're just gonna have to settle for some chicken strips. You seen that before? That funny looking cat that has the underbite. It has like a short, flat face and an underbite. It's like really funny looking. Anyway. Yeah, well, happy Halloween, motherfuckers. I'm just waiting to go pick my son up from school. Got another hour. I will go get him now, but I'm like, we got to kill 2 or 3 hours until it starts to get dark for trick-or-treating. Because the plan is we're going to go trick-or-treating in the neighborhood, get some content, maybe throw a live stream, but for sure get some content, and won't have to buy candy for a month. And I've already scoped out a couple of tagging places with the intention of doing like a really big, nice piece. And we've been practicing. I was gonna make some stencils and bring some stencils, but I'm just like, bro, just go fucking freehand and like, I don't know. We've been practicing a lot, mainly just because my son was like getting into it because of the kids at school and styles and stuff, and he's like good at it. And then he's like, Dad, did you ever do this? And I'm like, well, by the way, actually, like, yeah, big time, dude. I was in a tagging crew for a little bit. I mean, you know my artistic ability, so I really like the ability that spray paint allows you to be able to work at lightning speed. And so if you have a lot of fucking little drawings and things in your head, those kind of people make the best taggers. So I just found that I was good at it even before I was good at it. You know what I mean? People would still stop and be like, oh shit. So anyway, so he says, Dad, can we go tagging? And I'm like, yeah, we could do that. I won't tag on people's personal property. I won't tag on commercial property. Any thing, like neighborhood, I don't like to do. But drainage ditches, the backside of warehouse walls, places where there's already lots of tags, and specifically big pieces. There's not like tagging wars, neighborhoods gang banging, like none of that. I just like to, Shonda, happy Halloween. Good to see you. I just like to do pieces, you know what I mean? And like you'll know if it's a cool spot because there'll already be pieces there. And yeah. So I got a couple spots like that are scoped out, and they're close to a place that we frequent where I have a lot of jobs. So the odds of him going past this again are very high. And, that's always a thrill to unexpectedly run into one of your tags and be like, oh shit. Or somebody else that knows you be like, dude, did you fucking tag on the 805 over by fucking University Street? I saw you fucking, you know? Did you hit the wall, the backside of that warehouse along the trolley tracks in between that and the Highway 5 in National City? Because I saw your name, dude. Does anything bad happen to you guys on Halloween? Thanks. I'm probably going to live stream. I'm going to throw up something, maybe so it's like you guys could come with me and experience it. It's pretty cool. It's like no other, man. You know what's crazy? Is my son is 15 and I'm 50. And we're both going trick-or-treating and tagging. By choice. Anyway. Alright, well. I'll just throw a live ski and see what's up and what's going on. I'm glad you came in here. Thanks for joining. I don't know where everybody went. Nothing really exciting. I should probably do the live stream from the trick-or-treating. That'll be more exciting. So, anyway. I think that's what we're going to do. Because I'm gonna get off here for a little bit. I think I'm gonna go on TikTok for a while, just because the monkey mask. I think will be funny when people because for some reason I don't know what it is, but it's like people from like Pakistan or Afghanistan. It'll be like some fucking bocce boy, like doing a fucking a stream request, battle request, and you're like, okay, and then it's weird and uncomfortable because I don't speak fucking Pakistani, and everybody's just sitting there in silence, and you're like, just weird. But with the gorilla mask, it's so weird that'd be funny. Yeah, I'm gonna go see what's gonna happen. Turkey or a squirrel? That's good, man. That means it's nice and quiet. You probably really appreciate this time of year and the turn of seasons being in a place like that. We got invited out to the mountain out here in the mountain club, and I fucking missed it. But we'll have to go back out anyway. Thanks. We will. You know, something weird and bad happens on Halloween all the time. It's really strange. I'm not going to say every time, but it's weird shit. Whoa, you see that kid? He has a chainsaw coming out of his head. That's cool. It was like a bloody chainsaw, dude. Oh, yeah, that's cool. He's got the bloody chainsaw. I think that's from an anime called Genshi. Or Chainsaw Man. No, I was going to drive the motorcycle like this. I probably should. I should drive home like this for sure, dude. For sure, drive through customs like this. Just drive through like this on the moped. But but I gotta put the gloves on so you don't see my human hands. Stoic. I'm glad you're here. Glad to see you, man. Yep, I'm just killing time. This is what we do. We've done this many times growing up. I pick them up from school. We go to the buffet. Try to kill 2 or 3 hours. And when it starts getting dark, we head over. We head over to this neighborhood that is like just next level, and in the really like Americana traditional Halloween sort of way. But I don't even know, I'm not sure what that means anymore, because I thought that Halloween was an American holiday, but I found out that actually Irish people started carving pumpkins, and when the Irish immigrants were over here at the turn of the century, that's what they brought with them, and people started doing it at Halloween, and it caught on. And the guy's name is fucking Jack. There was a fucking story about a dude, like a criminal dude, and this whole shit that goes along with it, and that's why they're called jack-o'-lanterns. And they had some big ass turnips in Ireland. They were showing how they use fucking turnips almost more than pumpkins, but they use pumpkins too, and squash, but fucking they had these turnips that were like as big as a pumpkin. It was crazy. I never seen a motherfucking turnip that big. But they're out there. Maybe back east or something, I don't know. But that's where that came from. So I guess, I don't know, man. And like in Mexico, I've been watching Halloween. The Day of the Dead is November 1st, so that's still like a day or 2 days away, and they don't trick or treat for it. But the last few years, I've been seeing people trick or treating, and the year before last and last year, it was like really big. Like people were like like all the families were like going into a pickup truck, and like, you know what I mean? There's like hay bales in the bed of the truck, and people are sitting on them and dressed up, and they're cruising to spots where there's trick or treating, and then everybody gets out, and fucking the whole neighborhood's like full of kids. Like that's what it's been like a little bit, pockets of it in TJ. But then like the year before last, it was a lot, and it was like, oh shit, this is getting kind of cool. And then last year it was like, it was fucking going down, dude, when we got home. And I was like, fuck. And I'm like, I want to encourage this type of behavior. So I'm like, fuck it. This year I'll set up a little uh, haunted house and then, like, yeah, give out candy because fucking, first of all, we come back with a lot of candy, dude. Every time. So I'll have candy to give out. And I was trimming this huge lemon tree today, and I got all these lemons and limes, and I was thinking like, fuck, dude, this is perfect because for every couple of kids, I'll fucking slip one of those lemons in there and shit. That's like a good trick. Like, what the fuck? Who gave me this lemon? They'll probably use it though. Fucking dad will be like, hey, let me have that. I was just about to crack open a cerveza. You know what I mean? Or who the fuck knows, man? Mom might have some carnitas and be like, give me those little limoncitos, you know? But for a kid, it's a good trick because they're like, fuck, who wants a fucking lemon? And they're big ass motherfucking lemons too, like the size of my fist. So if you put that, they're gonna be like, dang, what was that? That was heavy and big. And then you're like, oh, it's a fucking goddamn lemon. Some pinche limon way. And I'm like, so I got a big ass bag. It's always funny when a monkey is like sitting in like a really nice like den with fucking lots of books behind him and he has glasses on. And if he's talking like real philosophical, maybe with an English accent, that shit is fucking funny, huh? But if it's a monkey doing this, what's up, man? Hey, where's it at, bro? Kick down, bro. Break out. Come over, let's fucking burn one, bro. What's up? What's up, OG? Not much, just some basic gorilla pimping. You already know. You already know how we do. I got lemons for the kids. I'm serving hot bubble gum and dick. And monkey dick. Whoa! We serving hot bubble gum and monkey dick. Whoa! Wait, I'll be back, you guys. Oh, wait. Wait. I'm going to show you how mentally retarded I am. There's like 90% of things I think are funny, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to do that later. You know, and I write it down, and they're fucking stupid. You'd be like, what? See? So you're going to write down hot bubble gum and monkey dick. Because in 2.1 seconds, your fucking stoned ass is going to forget. Your no short-term memory having ass. And you'll be like, oh, what was it? Like, dude, just to get the phone, oh, do hot monkey dicks and fucking bubble gum. Yeah, let me get the phone. And you get the phone and you're like, what was it? What was it? Fuck, I can't remember. Fuck. It was hot bubble gum and monkey dick. See, it's written down right here. But then sometimes you grab those notes and you're like, what does it say? Hot bubble gum and monkey dick. What? The fuck is that, bro? What the fuck is that? Well, you know what's weird, Stoic? I didn't. I was reading about cats, unlike other domestic animals. They have like two different wire settings in their brain. Their brains are wired differently. If they are in a natural environment, their brain will rewire itself to be fucking wild and feral, where they're like extra cautious, maybe more hyper vigilant, quicker reaction time. Uh, uh, and if they have like a domestic partnership, they can fucking, their brain is wired to be domesticated, dude, and live domestic. And they've found that they can rewire their fucking brain based on their situation. Like if they're domestic for 10 years and then the owner dies or something, they have to return to the wild, that in one fucking season, their brain can become completely rewired. Isn't that fucking crazy? It probably exists in every domesticated animal that ever, you know what I mean? Like cows, pigeons, birds. I mean, fucking, not all birds, but like chickens. Crazy. Robbing banks in the house. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I think she's just she could be just enjoying the ride. She got caught. You didn't nest soon enough. You fucking had your babies on a shelf in somebody's backyard under a drop cloth. Not ideal. It was the best you could find. Boom. Now what? She's got, but, and I have another cat that likes to be feral, and he comes around when he's hungry. Sometimes, in a way, I'm kind of hoping that's what she does, because I don't need to take any more responsibility. The weird thing is she had no fleas. There's a house with cats at the bottom of the hill, and the cats look exactly like her. And makes a perfect line in a trail where you could see how easily she would have ended up at this place. But I did lose two cats. One of them just to old age and natural causes, and the other one got hit by a car. So I did lose two cats this last year. Yeah, believe it or not, it's not Robin Banks. Yesterday it was hot as fuck. Right now, this weird giant cloud came over, and it's like there's like a whole bunch of weird clouds. I think it's like the outer swirl of the fucking hurricane. That's just like, but it's perfect, dude, for here. Because it's like there's still blue sky, but it was fucking hot. It was starting to get hot again. And the clouds are like cooling it down. Plus there's some wind too. Man, I hope all these people aren't going over to the buffet, dude. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are in here chilling with me, dude. You know what? Let's make an energy drink. I don't think I have any fucking energy drink packets. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. Thank you. How is that possible? Fucking hell. Dude, I've been having really good luck lately. I don't know what it, you know what it is, man? Look, I was thinking, like, man, it is good karma, dude, taking care of the cats. Like, really. It really is. Because I was like, oh, no, no, no. You know what might be? You know what might be? It might not be the taking care of the cats that's good karma. It's the giving, the selling, rearing cats that are used to being handheld, used to being touched, used to trading affection for food, and at least in their mind, right? That's how it works. And so, and that's what you're growing and selling to people. You're putting at market at far below the price. Like cats are hot right now. I could probably up the price a little bit. And what you're doing with the designer cats, the two different color eyes and shit, is just eating out of people's hands and fucking snuggling on. And it's like, dude, these are people that, like, dude, if you're looking for a cat and you're going online and willing to meet strangers and pay money, right, and not a cheap ass amount of money, you're really desiring like some affection, dude, and at least like to be able to show and spread love, dude. That's true. That's fact. Oh, even if you're getting a dog, you have desire for companionship. There's something that's there, dude, and you're literally raising those with the intention of selling them to people for that purpose, for money. It's just like the Bible says, like the fruits of their labor, that's how you're going to know what the fuck they're about. And it's like, that's what I do. My life's a revolving door of like taking care of kids and cleaning up cat shit. And it's like every day. It's like, fuck, you clean the cat box, take the cat shit out, feed the cats, go to school. And then come home and like clean the cat box, feed the cats, right? Like it's like I think like that's a revolving door, and it's like no, dude, it's not a. But what the product, what you're making, dude, to give to people, you could be like people make meth, bro. Like you know what Fucko was doing with the kids out there at the thing, like people do that, bro. People do that. Yeah, people do that, bro. And you're free and intelligent of resource, because I'm just assuming it's not your first rodeo. Like, no matter how dumb you want to appear, and you could do whatever the fuck you want, dude. You're definitely entitled to do it. At least my narcissism tells me that. Like the shitty fucking treatment, just shit on me once, dude, and I fucking, in my mind, whether it's right or wrong, I have the green light to fucking, you know, like do far worse than that. Like that doesn't really make sense, but that's where you're taking it. So I don't know, dude. I guess it makes sense to your narcissism, so that's okay, because you and your narcissism are the ones that have to sleep with it at night, right? Like, I don't think about it. You know what I mean? I just do it, dude. Oh, yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, that's why I like cats, because they manage themselves, dude. And it's really just, dude, even the cat box is like, dog, that's really just your personal preference. Like they go in it, you know what I mean? Like you're really not doing anything. I don't know. They have a hard job, right? Because they got babies climbing on them. But anyway, yeah, it's the fucking karma, man. Oh man, Amber, welcome in. We got, I got some 3 more gorillas. We can go. You can go airtight, gorilla style if you want for a Halloween special. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. Her box. My hungry holes. You guys hit up fucking Good Job Amber, dude. If you want to be tightened up or you need somebody, you have 32 dudes over on poker night. Look, see, I'm ready. Just hit her up, dude. Fucking make sure you give her a follow, dude. Snag a fucking follow, dude. Good job, Amber. First for the gangbang. What should I say? Is it or hey, either way, good job. Oh, I bet. Halloween is that's the devil's hour, man. That's your time to shine, dude. You got to go like to a Black Lives Rally matter or something. You'd be you'd probably be popular as fuck, dude. Come over to my hood. You'd be super popular, dude. If you ain't a snow bunny, you ain't getting my money. That's a saying in my neighborhood. If you ain't a snow bunny, you ain't getting no money. They call me hollow on the inside. But they call you hollow on the inside, but they can't call you empty. They can call you lacking, but they can't call you empty. The lacking is just because you're choice in men. You could get with a real gorilla like me. As long as you can hang with the gorilla pimpin', I'll make sure you have all you need. We can go gorilla airtight too. You know, we say, woo, 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 woo. What's up, bro? Dude, I'm trying to like, you know what's crazy, dude? I noticed that the algorithm changes on the other platform, and like you could say a lot more looser shit now, man. China wouldn't let you say shit. Yeah, I'm having too much fun now, man. I'm glad all you guys came in here, dude. I'm glad to see you guys. Fuck, I need a cup. I need a cup to make this fucking drink. I would just like to say, look, the gorilla thing knows no bounds. You'd be like, I would just like to, on the serious note. No, it's not working. Ugh. I'm not hot at all. It's that thing. You see, the fucking thing is like this big over my mouth. You're not hindered for breath at all. It's like, oh shit. It's like perfect. You guys know about these? Oh god, what am I gonna do for a cup? I need a cup. Alright. I think I'm gonna end this stream though, actually, because I gotta go pick up my son from school. Um, Dude, I'm gonna throw up a fucking another live from that Halloween spot 3 hours from now. Alright, you guys? Good to see you all, man.